What's up, good peoples? This is MaxLaRue Speaks. I'm your host, MaxLaRue, and today's topic we'll be talking about my brand, MaxLaRue, and we'll talk about the origin. So let's get into it. MaxLaRue, the origin of MaxLaRue is, I started this brand probably when I was about like 9 years old. Let's just be real. And the reason why I say I started this brand when I was 9, I didn't know I was going to be able to have a brand. So just like where it all is rooted from. So at the age of 9, I picked up a pen or a pencil maybe, and I just put the paper, I put the pen to the pad and just went to work. I just started drawing, just out my mind. And I was like one of the top artists in my classroom. You know, I had an art class when I was young. I was a pretty advanced student in art. So, one thing led to another. And from that point, I'm fast forwarding some things. So, so I kind of let you guys know exactly, without being so word salad about everything. So from that point, I started cutting hair. I was like the local street barber. I was unlicensed, you know what I mean? I done several design work in people's head. I was that type of barber. I mean, it was just really easy for me, because I just had my imagination was crazy. So I had so many different designs that I had to literally like number the designs that people was asking for, because I couldn't keep up with half of the stuff. Hey, can you give me what you put in his head last week? I was like, yo, I don't remember. I put several different artwork on people's heads, so pause. So it was just like one of them things. So anyway, that led to me working as a blue collar person, and I was around like 21 years old when I started working in blue, maybe younger than that, because I was like in and out, like cutting hair, summer job, cutting hair, I was mixing too, but like really, really blue collar, I would say about 21. That's when I started. And cutting hair was like 13. So I know I took a fast forward over that. So cutting hair was like maybe 12. I don't know, 12 or 13 rather. Let's go with that. So 9, picked up a pen to paper, pencil to paper, put my imagination, created everything. 9 years old. 12 to 13, picked up a pair of clippers, cut a hair, never went to school for it, worked at several different barbershops, and just really got busy with that. Blue collar, 21 years old, and here I am now as a late 40-year-old man, you know what I'm saying? So I just did that. I mean, so I came up with my brand, which is now you know as MaxLaRue. I'm the founder of MaxLaRue. I just kind of merged the two together. Blue collar, luxury. So blue collar luxury brand is like a lane that I created myself, because I know they have white collar. It's more of a button up type of look, that type of deal. Me, I kind of like a little bit of the rungy, ruggy or rungy. Is it rungy or ruggy? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. But anyway, but a touch of class, not just like dirt look, just get too crazy, but some with some class. Like I have the soft premium shirts, which is the refined blue collar luxury brand. That's kind of like the what it is about, what the brand is about. And I have like the MaxLaRue different dad's hats. This is kind of like the different look that I was, different aesthetic that I'm going with. And my colors, like I'm coming out with some colors that's going to be really wild and really like test the waters and really just kind of go out my own lane and do some things. So the blue collar brand is something I'm really honing in, and something I really stand behind. and I really got a lot of things popping that'll be coming out. So this is kind of like my introduction to the world, to the YouTube world, to let you guys know that I'm here to like cause a little bit of disruption when it comes down to the fashion industry. I never like to shine down on anybody's fashion or any other brand's fashion. I always like to pay homage to anybody that's really creating dope things out here. And I just think there's a space for anybody just to make those different creations, because we have a big world where people have a vivid imagination, and I just feel like I'm one of them, and I know I'm one of them, and I have a lot to express throughout my fashion. So I just appreciate you guys for tuning in and really just giving the opportunity to let me show you guys and showcase some of my clothing and my brand and my ideals to you guys. And I will be bringing out some really creative things, and some things that may raise some eyebrows. And I'm cool with that. I'm fully cool. Like I said, I'm cut like I don't like to follow a lot of fashion guidelines. I think things are made to be disrupted. You know what I mean? And I'm the disruptor, and I don't care about doing so. So I'm here to do that. So I appreciate you guys. I thank you. Much love. MaxLaRue speaks to the next one. Let's get to it.